Well, the U.S. intends to launch further strikes at Iran-backed groups in the Middle East following the first retaliatory strikes on Friday. Joining me this morning is Geoffrey Wawro, Ph.D., author and director of UNT's Military History Center. Good morning.
Morning, Brandon.
All right, so how careful really does the U.S. need to be here when they're essentially retaliating against Iran?
Well, I mean, it's a very delicate dance because, you know, you can hit all these militia groups and these paramilitary groups, but then if you strike into Iran, you risk a war, a general war with Iran, and having just sort of exited from ones in Iraq and Afghanistan, we know how those go. So Iran would be a much bigger nut to crack, you know, bigger population, more resources, more wealth, more nationalist fervor. So we don't really want to go there. And yet the more we signal that we don't want to go there, we also embolden them to do more of what they're doing.
The first strikes that we just did, I don't know, it appeared as though it was sort of low-key. The president didn't even address the country afterward. And so the question would be, was it low-key and did it work?
Well, it's, again, part of this strategy of not going directly at Tehran. And there's good reasons for that. But then it raises the question of how effective can these strikes be? Because, you know, you've got the Houthis, you've got, you know, Hezbollah, you've got Hamas, you've got these groups in Iraq and Syria. None of them are really deterred by these strikes. They're quite fanatical. They're scattered. They've got time. They've got space. They've got options. So, you know, we can keep hitting them, but it is very much kind of a game of whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Now, we discussed during the commercial break, it'd probably take an hour to kind of rehash through the history of why we are here. But is there a short answer or maybe a way to explain why we are where we are?
Yeah, well, I mean, ever since World War II, since 1945, the U.S. has been kind of the world's system administrator, you know, guarding maritime shipping lanes and, you know, ensuring regional stability in critical regions, you know, like the Middle East, where so much of the world's oil supply comes from. So the U.S., you know, Sixth Fleet has sort of held up, you know, has sort of guarded the Mediterranean, other fleets out in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific, guarding all these sea lanes and making sure that everything, you know, goes smoothly. So Iran has become this kind of jackal state that's kind of trying to disrupt everything because it's not strong enough to be the regional powerhouse, but it is strong enough to intimidate its neighbors and kind of encroach on these shipping lanes and create a great deal of disruption. So now the U.S. finds itself trying to push back Iran, but Iran is not really deterred because it knows that we don't want to have go toe-to-toe and fight a full-on war with them with these other threats we're facing from Russia, from China. So they're free to indulge in this kind of mischief.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you talk about us retaliating, pushing them back. I heard one commentator say, peace in the Middle East requires a show of strength by the U.S. Are we strong enough? Are we showing enough strength?
Well, we have plenty of, you know, military strength, but it also has to do with this whole issue between Hamas and Israel. You know, this Netanyahu government is very unpopular, even with its own people. You know, he wouldn't last a day if there was an election held tomorrow. So he's prolonging this war in part to keep himself in office, and the U.S. has been kind of yoked to this Israeli war effort. So that's why Biden is now on this track where he's trying to arrange a ceasefire, a hostage release, and then a two-state solution in Israel. And this would then really cool down tensions in the Middle East, and it would open some pathways to kind of return everything to stability and then expose Iran for what it is. But right now, Iran's, you know, having it all because it can point to Gaza and say, look what the U.S. and Israel are doing in the region, that kind of inflames the Arab Street. So until that gets solved, this will kind of keep going. It'll be this game of tit for tat between the U.S. and Iran.
Yeah. All right. Geoffrey Wawro, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. A lot more we could talk about this complex issue here.